Simpson rips one into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Around second, heading for third is LaGrosse. The throw from Barletta is not in time. The Harrison LaGrosse uses his speed to get over to third base. Again, everyone, welcome back again. Sorry for the technical difficulties once again. What you missed right here is the Capitals have first and third with 2 outs. And here comes Mark Rapora. So first and third with 2 outs. They keep clawing within a run. They're going to do well as the Wi-Fi seems to be working once again. But who knows, it could cut out in just a little bit. I will be stitching all these games together into one big game if you want to come watch it later. But let's hope this ends. As Jake Simpson's heading for second, ball is dropped by Ballant, and that puts 2 runners in scoring position for the Capitals. They are 1 swing away from tying this up. So second and third, 2 outs. Rapora, 1-0 the count on him. He walked and scored his first time up. The pitch swung on and popped up down the left field line, giving chases Floyd, but it's out of play. There is a new pitcher. It's going to be Eric Thron. He started the inning. So Eric Thron taking over for Zach Steger. Steger went 3 innings, gave up 1 run, 1 earned, only on 1 hit as Rapora swings through that one, and he's down in the count 1-2. Got to protect here. Would love to get those 2 runs home. Big hole between short and third. Doesn't have to try to do too much here. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. Rapora able to lay off that one. Simpson at second. LaGrosse at third. Makes a break for it as Rapora swung on and fouls it away. LaGrosse making it look like he was trying to steal home, which we've seen, oddly enough, twice in 2 games here at Moody. Lights are on. It's a beautiful night for baseball. A little bit hot and stuffy. The players have dealt with that all summer. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Rapora goes down on strikes. First strikeout today for Eric Thron, and that's going to end the inning. No runs. There were 2 hits in the inning. No errors. And the Capitals strand a pair. We go to the 5th. Blazers still lead 3-1. So Nick Fossil back out on the mound here in the top of the 5th inning. Blazers still lead 3-1. But Fossil has really settled in after a rocky top of the 1st. He's only allowed 1 hit since, only walked 1 since that first inning. So he's here to face Lucas Floyd. 9-1-2 due up for the Blazers. The first pitch to Floyd is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. A 1 pitch on the outside corner. Good spot there by Fossil. And Lucas Floyd down in the count already. Pitch outside. 1-2 on Floyd. We won game here in the top of the fifth. Capitals will love to hold on and get some more runs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Floyd goes down on strikes. Fourth strikeout of the game today for Nick Fossil, and there's one away here in the top of the fifth. Good spot there by Foster. Really turned up the dial. Got Lucas Floyd to chase on a fastball a couple of inches outside the zone. As Fossil's first pitch to Casey Caulfield is inside, ball one. Caulfield today has flown out to left. He's also singled and scored back in the first. Started that first inning rally. The 1-0 pitch. Outside. Ooh, that's going to be a called strike. Good call there by the home plate umpire. Good pitch by Fossil. And that's what you got to do here. You got to hit your outside corners, outside strikes. Stay away from the big bats. The 1-1 delivery. Top of the zone. Ball two. Caulfield will make you pay. You really can't give him anything middle in, like most hitters. But if you make a mistake, this ball's going a long way. 2-1. Outside. Just off the black. Count moves to 3-1. Infield really straight away all the way around. The 3-1 pitch is inside, just off the black. And that's going to be a walk for Casey Caulfield. Third walk of the game issued by Nick Fossil. And here comes Brian Nicholas, who reached on an error, and he also grounded out to third base. Playing 9 innings tonight, so the Caps have a lot more chances left. 5 chances left to score 2 runs. I like those odds. As Nicholas bounces one to third base, glove by Hernandez, forward to first, not in time to get Nicholas. Good turn there by Jared Hernandez, got it out of the glove, quick transfer, able to get just one. So now there's 2 away, and that's going to bring up Ben Watson, who is 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. A lot of fielders' choices today for for really the Blazers. They have runners on base. But the Caps, infield has been sound. Only 1 error today. A pitch. Watson takes upstairs, ball 1. Looked like he wanted to swing at that one. Able to restrain himself. 1-0 the count on Watson. Nicholas takes his lead off first. Not really a threat to steal. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ooh, big cut there by Watson. 1-1. It really seems like that Ben Watson just can't get out at Moody Park. He's a beast here. He loves playing. The 1-1 inside breaking ball. It's going to be ball 2. 2-1 on Ben Watson. Big game between these two teams. Blazers trying to distance themselves. They try to lock up third place. But the Caps not far behind in 4th place, trying to get to that final playoff spot as the 2-1 pitch is outside. Count moves to 3-1. And Fossil needing to find the zone here with 2 outs. Watson again, a tough out to get. Deep over at third is Hernandez. Fossil kicks the 3-1. Bounces up there, and that's going to be a walk. 4th walk of the game, 2nd walk of the inning for Nick Fossil. And Chris Frieder's going to go out and talk to his pitcher, try to calm him down just a little. And there goes Brett Young out to talk with his pitcher. So while they're doing that, I'm going to tell you about Edward Lesky Contractors. Their motto, work smart, work safe, work tomorrow, as well as Trenton Capitals Baseball is also brought to you by King's Pizzarama on 200 Ewingville Road, right down the road here from Moody Park. They are open today. Great place to get some pizza, and they do deliver to Moody Park. So if you're ever here for a game, one of our final couple of games of the season, it'd be a good idea to get over there and have something come over. So Nick Fossil stays out there on the mound. This might be his last batter as Alec Rodriguez is warming up in the pen down the left field line. No bullpen action quite yet for the Blazers. So Joe Gorla going to hit with runners on first and second and 2 outs. Two away here in the 5th. The pitch. Well, it takes. It's a good block by a Reader. Gets a little bit away from him, and the runners are going to move up. So Nicholas heads on down to third on the wild pitch, and Watson heads on down to second. So Reader blocked it, just got away from him, and it caused the runners to move up. So this is a big pitch here for Nick Fossil, probably his last batter. Want to know the count on Gorla. Gorla today is 0 for 1 with a walk. He's also flied out to right. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Nick Fossil. Got him to chase on that one. 1-1. 3-1 game. But once you get to 5-1, it seems a lot more insurmountable. 3-1 game manageable for the Caps right now. The pitch. Swing and a miss again by Gorla, and he's down in the count 1-2. Now, if I'm Nick Fossil, I'm wasting one here. I'm not giving him a pitch that he can drive at all. I'm throwing one outside, six inches off the plate. See what Reader frames up. Obviously, can't tell what he calls. We'll see where he sets up his glove. So Fossil set. Reader sets up outside. The 1-2 from Fossil. Gorla swings and fouls it off again. That pitch was up and in, so Fossil didn't hit his spot right there. But didn't result in anything terrible. But I'm thinking an outside fastball. I'm thinking right here. Breaking ball, same spot, outside corner. Backdoor curveball. Reader sets up low. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, good block there by Reader. Good waste pitch by Fossil. Count evens up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gorla waiting. Watson at second, Nicholas at third. Blazers threatening. The 2-2 from Fossil. Gorla takes inside, ball 3, and the count runs full for the third baseman. Fossil not wanting to load the bases for Barletta. Fossil looking in at Reader. Long looking, has his sign finally. The payoff pitch. Ooh, just outside. Looked like a good pitch from where I'm standing. But the home plate umpire didn't think so. And that's the third walk of the inning for Nick Fossil. And that's going to load the bases for the second time tonight. And here comes Sam Barletta. I don't know. That looked like a good 2-strike, 3-2 pitch to me. Maybe just off the plate. But typically umpires expand the zone as the first pitch of Sam Barletta is taken on the outside corner for a strike 0-1. Good pitch there by Fossil. Barletta came into today hitting .303. Standing in there from the left-hand side. The 0-1. Swung on and popped up. This could end the inning. Reader gives chase, but it's going to go out of play. And Barletta's going to be down in the count 0-2. Barletta from Royersford, Pennsylvania, will be a senior at Chestnut Hill in the fall. A 6 foot, 175-pound. It says he's right-handed on the stat sheet, but I'm looking at him, and obviously that's not true. So, Blazers, fix your stat sheet. The pitch. Breaking ball. Popped up again on the infield. Reader giving chase one more time. Looks like he has room, and he makes the catch. Good play by Chris Reader. And that'll end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, but 3 were left. All stranded. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Quakertown leads the Capitals 3-1. Eric Thrawn back out there for the bottom of the 5th inning. He's in there for his second inning of work, and he's going to face 9-1-2 in the Capitals order, Hernandez, Haynes, and Reeder. Hernandez walked his first time up. Let's see what he can do against Eric Thrawn. Capitals down by a score of 3-1. The pitch. Swung on, ripped to shortstop, but Caulfield's up with it. Takes a couple of steps, throws on to first in time to get Hernandez. One pitch, one out here in the bottom of the 5th, and that's going to bring up Jack Haynes. We'll go back to the top of the order. And as Trey Turner gets removed from a Phillies game, Phillies playing the Nationals tonight, after testing positive for COVID-19. So it may seem like this pandemic's come to an end, but we're just not done right away. So the first pitch to Jack Haynes is on the outside corner, 0-1. Good pitch there by Thrawn. About halfway through this game, Capitals need to take a turn. The pitch. Swung on and popped up. Gorley giving chase over near the third base side, but it's out of play. And Haynes quickly finds himself down in the count 0-2, and Thrawn working efficiently here. So no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Haynes takes outside, ball 2. Or ball 1, rather. So 1-2 on Haynes. 3-1 game. Pitch is outside. 2-2 on Jack Haynes. Get you some MLB scores in a minute. The pitch from Thrawn is outside, ball 3. So after being down 0-2, Jack Haynes works the count full. So Phillies Nationals, 6-1 Nationals at the 3. Marlins leading the Orioles 4-0. Brewers leading the Pilots 8-0 as Haynes swings and fouls one back. Braves leading the Mets 6-0. Yankees and Rays scoreless in the 3rd. Indians over the Cardinals 2-1. And Reds leading the Cubs 2-0. That's your MLB scoreboard for now. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Jack Haynes goes down for the second time tonight. And that is the second out of the inning here in the bottom of the 5th. So here comes Chris Reeder with 2 away and nobody on. Not what you want to see from the Caps right here. So 3-1 game, not down by a lot, but you'd like to see more oomph in the Caps. You'd like to see more urgency in their at-bats. The pitch. Called strike. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1-1. Pitch to Reeder. Swung on, ripped to shortstop. Caulfield has it again. Nice backhand Throws across on one hop in time to get Reeder. 1, 2, 3 go the Caps in their half of the fifth. We head to the sixth. Blazers lead 3-1. Back out here in the top half of the sixth inning, a new pitcher for the Caps is going to be Alec Rodriguez. He comes in to relieve Nick Fossil, who gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. One of those was unearned. And, he hasn't pitched badly. He got a rough first inning, but he did well. I would say a solid outing for him. But he's on the hook for the loss here. So, again, Rodriguez coming in. His 13th appearance. He's thrown 18 in the third innings. His ERA is 14.23. His 28 strikeouts, 18 walks. His first pitch is inside, ball 1. 0-3 record. Does have a save. He's coming in here. He'll face 6, 7, 8. Ballant, Harkins, and Von Wern. 1-0 pitch is in the dirt outside. 2-0 on Ballant. Ballant today has flown out to center, and he has also struck out looking. The 2-0 from Rodriguez in the dirt again, 3-0. Rodriguez has been all over the place this summer. And he's had a couple of good outings, but really what we've seen is a guy who throws very hard, has some good stuff, but can't locate very well. 3-0 inside, and just like that, a 4-pitch walk to start off Rodriguez's outing. And it's going to put a runner on to lead off the inning for the Blazers. So that'll bring up Shane Harkins. He has walked today. He's also flown out to right, and he's going to bat here with a runner on and nobody out. So Ballant, the catcher, not really exactly a threat to run, but Fremgen will hold him on as Rodriguez kicks and deals. The pitch is right there for a strike. So Rodriguez can do that. He can throw 4 balls and then just throw a strike just like nothing happens. That's good to have as a pitcher. You can bounce back well. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Called strike 2. So just like that, Rodriguez bouncing back. Walked Ballant on 4 pitches. Now he's got Harkins down the count 0-2. Infield not a double play depth, surprisingly here. Purpura is shaded a bit up the middle. The 0-2. Outside, gets away a little bit from Reeder, but Ballant will stay put. Reeder at least kept it in front of him. Good waste pitch there by Rodriguez. Bobby Curry sent out to left field to warm up. Thinking Rodriguez maybe gets 1 inning. There goes Ballant. The pitch is low. Reeder blocks it, but Ballant has an Edie stolen base. Reeder does not even attempt to throw. That puts a runner on scoring position. Still nobody out. 2-2 the count on Harkins. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Outside ball 3. Rodriguez doesn't want to lose him here. Not going to help you to start the inning off with 2 straight walks. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top half of the 6th. 3-2 the pitch. Here it comes. Swung on. Sent out a play foul down the right field line. Count stays full. Thanks everyone for sticking with us here through these technical difficulties as the 3-2 from Rodriguez is a breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Rodriguez, and there's 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Exactly where Reeder wanted it. Perfectly placed baseball, unhittable pitch. And there's 1 out here in the top of the 6th. So first strikeout for Alec Rodriguez. His balance stays put at second, and here comes Charlie Von Wern, who has struck out twice as he takes the first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. He has struck out twice, but he has driven baseballs a long way just foul. Got some good wood on it. And Rodriguez throws substantially harder than Fossil, so he's going to have to catch up to it here. Rodriguez checking on balance, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly on Von Wern. Von Wern was hitting 4th early on in the season. He's moved bumped back down to 8. Hitting .268 for this Quakertown team. The 0-2. Inside. Outside blocked there by Reeder. Count moves to 1-2. Von Wern, a graduate of William T. Dwyer High School. Be a senior at Lehigh in the fall. The pitch. Swung on and popped up. Going to be foul out of play to the right side. He's a marketing major over there at Lehigh. 2-time All-County and All-District player for his high school. P-season perfect game All-American. He's 16th ranked first baseman in all of Florida in the class of 2018. Rodriguez checks back a second. Another 1-2. One on grounded up the middle. LaGrosse has it. Throws across in time to get Von Wern. And there's 2 away. Going down to third is Ballant. And that's going to bring up Lucas Floyd. So good play by LaGrosse. Gloved it. Got set. Sent a strong throw over to first base. And there's 2 away in the inning. But again, a runner on third. And here comes the 9-hole hitter in Lucas Floyd. Garrison Gross filling in nicely at shortstop. First pitch to Floyd. What kind of swing was that? Weird willy-nilly swing. All that matters is that was a strike. 0-1 the count on Lucas Floyd. Rodriguez kicks the pitch. Outside corner, catches the plate. And Floyd is down in the count 0-2. Rodriguez, after a 4-pitch walk, really finding the zone here. He still lingers on third base. Rodriguez kicks and comes home. Swung on, ripped into center field. Coming in onto his Haynes, and that's going to drop in. An RBI single for Lucas Floyd as Mitch Ballant comes and scores. And it's a 4-1 lead for Quakertown. Perfectly placed baseball by Lucas Floyd. Jack Haynes was not going to get that one. And he gets most fly balls out there, but too shallow, too hardly hit. That's another run for Quakertown. And now it's a 3-run deficit for the Caps as Casey Caulfield takes ball 1 low. 1-0. Caulfield today 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. He's also flied out to left. Fremgen going to hold on Lucas Floyd, who does have some speed. Puts on his oven mitt over there at first. The pitch. Outside and high, 2-0. So the duo for the Capitals, 3-4-5, Fremgen, Jordan, Kimmich. So that sounds like some runs out there. 2-0 pitch. Outside and high, 3-0 now on the left-handed hitting shortstop. As Xavier Howard has requested a trade from the Miami Dolphins. That should shake up the AFC East a little bit. Dolphins look to have some promise and see how Tua Tagovailoa has developed as the 3-0 pitch is outside to Caulfield, who's walked for his third time today. He's going to head down to first base. Floyd will trot to second. And here comes Brian Nicholas. Nicholas today is 0 for 3. He's reached on an error and a fielder's choice. He's also grounded out to third. He scored a run today. Rodriguez, the pitch. In the dirt, good block there by Reeder. Reeder's putting in the work, man. Rodriguez has been a little bit wild, and Rodriguez has done all he can to keep those runners from advancing. He's going to go talk to his pitcher once again. Capitals Baseball is brought to you by the Rose Group with Applebee's in locations in Hamilton, in Lawrence, New Jersey, as well as Newtown, PA. It's also brought to you by TNL Performance, sports performance and personal training designed for you on Whitehead Road in Hamilton. So we're back as Bobby Curry comes in from the bullpen. He may come in if Rodriguez cannot retire Nicholas. So 1 ball and no strikes. 4-1 game. Floyd at second, Caulfield at first. Runners not being held on. Gross and Purpura ranged up the middle, but Hernandez and Fremgen at third and first, playing a little bit back. Rodriguez checks at second, varying his looks. The 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. Rodriguez has either been really on with the hitters or really off with these hitters. So each one he decides to be here, not looking good in this at-bat so far. The 2-0 pitch. Upstairs, basically in the same spot. 3-0 now on Nicholas. The count. Nicholas, the pitch. 3 straight pitches all in the same spot. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk for Brian Nicholas. And he's walked the bases loaded. Time called, and Brett Young out to get his pitcher. Rodriguez's day is done. And he's going to call in Bobby Curry to finish off the inning and maybe pitch the 7th. So right now, Rodriguez leaves with the bases loaded. Those are his responsibilities. He's given up 1 run in the inning. And Ben Watson will hit when we come back right after this. New pitcher here on the mound for the Capitals. It'll be Bobby Curry, a left-hander. This is his 4th appearance. He's thrown 7 innings. He's 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, no record, and an ERA of 2.57. And he's trying to get the final out of the 6th inning here, and he's got dangerous Ben Watson in his way. Watson today is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, a run scored, and a walk. So, again, bases loaded. Nicholas at first, Caulfield at second, Floyd at third, and the first pitch outside and low to Watson. 1-0 count. Infield back. Trying to keep the ball there. The pitch. Gets away from Reeder. Digging for the plate is Floyd, and he's going to score, and it's a 5-1 game. On the wild pitch by Curry, everybody moved up a spot. Now they got runners on second and third. 2 runs have already scored in the inning. So 2-0 the count on Watson. Five to 1 game. Pitch is upstairs, and now it's 3-0 on Watson. Curry really not being able to find his strike zone either. The pitch. Outside ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk to Ben Watson, and that is the 3rd walk of the inning for the Caps. And I believe it's the 8th walk of the game for Capitals pitching, as the first pitch to Joe Gorla. The 8th batter to come to the plate in the inning is 1-0 on him. Pitch is inside and low. Capitals have not really been able to find a rhythm here. Pitch is popped up over near the right field line. Fremgen looking for it. He can't see it, and it's going to go out of play. So that's finally a strike. Count is now 1-1 on Gorla. Again, the 8th man to come to bat in the inning. Watson at first, Nicholas at second, Caulfield at third. 1-1 pitch is outside, 2-1. Nick Fossil was really cruising after a rough first inning. He gets taken out after he faced some trouble in the 5th. Did not give up a run. And here in the 6th, 2 runs have been given up. And Gorla swings, rips one down the line. Hernandez stops it, runs to the third base bag himself, makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 were left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Quakertown leads 5-1. Back out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bryce Fremgen here to lead off after the 2-run top of the 6th for the Blazers. Capitals have their work cut out for them. They're down 5-1, but Bryce Fremgen leads it off, and he's the right man for the job. He tonight is 0 for 2. He's flied out to center, and he's flied to right. He's just missed hitting a home run. The pitch takes ball 1 outside, 1-0. Fremgen has really heated up of late. You know, he's had 3 home runs his last couple of games. He's been seeing the ball a lot better, he says, as the 1-0 pitch is going to be inside. Ball 2. So 2-0 on Bryce Fremgen. I love to see him let loose here. Obviously, 1 run helped, but not a super large amount as he takes, inside, called strike. He bent out of the way of that one. Thrawn got the call. 2-1 the count. As the Capitals got to get 4 runs in 4 innings. The 2-1 pitch. Inside. Good spot there by Thrawn. Just a little bit off the black. And Fremgen ahead 3-1. I would say he'd be taken all the way. You need base runners. The 3-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 4. Fremgen gets the free pass. Lead off the inning. So outside. That's going to be leadoff walk. Here comes Brendan Jordan. Jordan today has singled, and he's also struck out looking. Capitals love that they have their leadoff man on. The pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. So the Capitals got something cooking here. Obviously, there's the leadoff runner on base, but that can build into something more. 1-0 the count. Thrawn kicks the pitch. Jordan swings through that one. 1-1. Good pitch there. Thrawn throwing a lot of junk, but he does throw hard. Jordan going to have to speed his bat up just a little bit. Fremgen a short lead at first. The pitch. Outside. Good pitch. It's going to be a strike on the outside corner, and Jordan's going to be down on the count 1-2. Again, the late calls by the umpire. 5-1 Blazers. Capitals trying to threaten here. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Jordan takes low. Capitals take a lot of pitches. You know, Rhys Hoskins did that a couple of years ago with Gabe Kapler. I mean, yes, you can see a lot of pitches. Yes, you can walk more. But you're going to get less hits. If the 2-2 pitch is swung on and popped up out of play, Jordan able to stay alive. I would rather the Capitals, swing early and often, square up the baseball, and hit gap to gap. Jordan trying to stay alive here. Another 2-2 from Thrawn. Swung on, fouled back. Jordan stays alive. It's dark out here at Moody Park, almost about 8:45 here. Capitals trying to come back. Down by 4. Jordan set. Another 2-2. Swung on, fouled away again. Good at bat by Brendan Jordan. That's something the Capitals have really done well. They've really worked the pitchers. Able to chase the starters early. But these Blazers, they have a talented staff. And they're going to send out one good pitcher after another. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball down and away, and Jordan able to work it full. No warm-up action for either team just yet. As Kimmick waits on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. 5-1 game to pitch. Swung on a little bouncing ball toward third base, but that's going to go foul. Count will stay full. Next game will be Thursday. These Blazers will be back here. There does seem to be some weather scheduled for that day, but we'll get to it when we see that. Thrawn. Another 3-2. Fremgen takes off. The pitch is ripped deep to left field. Going back for it. He looks. It's off the wall. Fremgen over to third. He's rounding it. As the throw goes into second, Fremgen's going to score as Brendan Jordan has a big RBI double, and now it's a 5-2 game. Wow, I thought that had a chance to go hit the base of the wall, hit that yellow sign there down the line, and now it's a 3-run game. Fremgen scoring all the way from first, took off on the pitch, and thank God he did. A powerful swing and drive there by Brendan Jordan. And the Caps have something cooking here. Here comes Jake Kimmick, who homered twice on Saturday in Game 1. So nobody out. Jordan at second. Kimmick, the pitch. Takes. Inside, ball 1. Kimmick today has flown out to center. He has also reached on a fielder's choice. So Jake Kimmick trying to push another run across. The 1-0. Taken outside and high, ball 2. 2-0 the count as the Blazers coach goes out to talk on the mound with Thron. And his day can't be done quite yet. There's no bullpen action. They might have one warming up between the innings. And that's going to give me a chance to talk to you about Wildflowers, 2572 Pennington Road in Pennington, right on the circle there. Great bar food, great pizza, great burgers. Great place to have a family dinner. I love it there. Wildflowers Inn. It's also brought, Capitals Baseball is also brought to you by Slocum's Bar and Grill. Great place to go bowling, have a drink with your buds on 1675 Pennington Road in Ewing. So big at bat here for the Capitals. Jake Kimmick ahead in the count, 2-0. Already 1 run into the inning. The Capitals threatening for more after Brendan Jordan's deep double off the wall. Didn't have quite the height to make it out of here, but I thought it might have been close. Thron set it. The 2-0. Kimmick's check swing. He did go around, says the home plate umpire. Could not quite hold up. 2-1 the count. You can't give the Blazers anything because they will take advantage of it. You can't give them strikes, can't give them outs. The 2-1 to Kimmick. He rips it to third base, gets past Horla in the left field. That's going to be a base hit. Jordan's going to stop at third, and that's runners of the quarter. Still nobody out, and here comes Garrison LaGrosse. Kimmick ripped it going the other way, just out of the reach of Joe Gorla over there at third base. And the Capitals are in business as the tying run will come to the plate. Here comes Garrison LaGrosse. Or if he could lay a bunt down. Jordan at third as Kimmick at first. As LaGrosse fouls the first pitch back 0-1. LaGrosse today is grounded to short. He's also grounded into a fielder's choice. Garrison LaGrosse in the box. Long look in by Thron as Kimmick takes a big lead off first. Kimmick takes off as the pitch is down and away. Oh, we know he goes back. Kimmick started and stopped. And that pitch is going to be a strike, and LaGrosse is down in the count 0-2. Still nobody out. I don't know why Kimmick just didn't keep going there. That was a good pitch to run on. The Thron does throw hard, but Kimmick has blazing speed. The 0-2, he takes off again, pitches upstairs. The throw by Ballin is not in time, and Kimmick swipes second base, and that puts 2 runners in scoring position for the Capitals here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So second and third, still nobody out. Pitch was a ball upstairs. And Garrison LaGrosse can make this a 1-run game here in the 6th. The pitch. Outside. Gets away from Ballin. Coming home to the plate is Jordan. He's going to slide, and he's going to be safe. 6th. Brendan Jordan comes in to score a 5-3 game now. And keep the line moving as Kimmick makes it all the way down to third. Still nobody out in the inning. Pitch was a ball outside. 2-2 the count. Ballin couldn't quite keep it in front of him. And Kimmick was already off and running as soon as Jordan broke for the plate. So a 5-3 game here in the bottom of the 6th. Kimmick still on third. 2-2 pitch is sent out to center field. This might be deep enough to get Kimmick home. He tags. The throw from Watson is up the line. Kimmick scores, and it's a 5-4 game. 2 runs have scored in the inning. Sac fly, actually 3 runs have scored in the inning. A sac fly by Garrison LaGrosse, and just like that, a 5-4 lead. 5-4 deficit right here. So sac fly F8 for Garrison LaGrosse. And here comes Jake Simpson to bat with 1 out and nobody on. That was not a deep fly ball, but Jake Kimmick with his speed can always make it home as Simpson fouls it away to the left side. 0-1. So Jake Simpson homered on Sunday. I don't know what it was with the Sunday. It was a homer barrage that we just didn't get to see here at Moody Park. It was over there in New Brunswick. I was a little bit annoyed that you guys couldn't hit homers for me as Simpson grounds it up the middle, ranging up there as Caulfield spins, fires over the head of Von Wern. Simpson's going to be safe. And he gets into the dugout. It went into the dugout. The throw got there, and Simpson will take second base. Capitals catch a break. That's going to be a single for Simpson and an E6 on the part of Caulfield. The third hit of the inning for the Caps, and they're in business. That puts the tying run on second base, and up steps Mark Propora.
Number 15, second baseman, Mark Propora.
Propora today, he is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. He's also struck out swinging, and this is a big at-bat for the Caps. The pitch, called strike on the inside corner, 0-1. This all started with a leadoff walk to Bryce Fremgen, and Brendan Jordan's double off the wall. Let's see if Propora can get the tying run in. The pitch. Propora swings and pops it up out of play to the right side, and he's down to the count 0-2. Propora stands in. It's going to be a junior at Ramapo in the fall. Let's see what the man from the NJAC can do. 0-2 the count. Thrawn kicks the pitch. Taken upstairs. Propora wanted to pull the trigger. Good thing he held back. 1-2. Mark really a free swinger, but he does have great barrel control. A big hole between first and second. The pitch. Breaking ball inside on the corner. Called strike 3. Propora didn't like that one. And that's going to bring up Hernandez to hit with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Big at bat. Biggest at bat of the game for the Capitals today.
Number 19, third baseman, Jared Hernandez.
Jared Hernandez coming up. He's walked and grounded out to short today. Again, a huge spot. Nicholas way off the line. The pitch. Outside and high, ball 1. Phillies cut it closer. 6-3 game in the bottom of the 5th. So Simpson at second. 1-0 on Hernandez. The 9-hole hitter. The 7th man to come to bat in the inning. The 1-0 from Thrawn. Hernandez takes on the outside corner. Strike 1. Good pitch there. Outfield a little bit shaded in, not really trusting Hernandez to hit the ball over the head. As the 1-1 is grounded to second base, Nicholas fields it, throws on to first in time to get Hernandez. Wow, that throw almost got by Von Wern over there. The inning is over. 3 runs for the Caps on 3 hits. There was an error and 1 man was left. We go to the 7th. Quakertown leads 5-4. Back out here in the top of the 7th inning. Sam Barletta will lead it off. The Caps got 3 runs in their half of the 6th, and they made it a 5-4 game. So Barletta today is 0 for 3. He's grounded into a fielder's choice. He's also flown out to center and popped up to the catcher. He leads it off against Bobby Curry here in the top of the 7th. The first pitch to him, Barletta squares around a bunt, but he pulls back, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 from Curry. Breaking ball. It's going to be upstairs. Ball 1. Curry would love to keep the lead at 1 for the Blazers. The Capitals will have the top of the order once again in their half of the 7th, as the 1-1 from Curry is swung on and grounded to second base. Papura charging, scoops it up, throws on to first. In time, gets Barletta by a step and a half. And there's one away here in the top half of the 7th inning. So 4-3 on the putout, and here comes Mitch Ballant, who let a ball go by in the 6th, allowing Brendan Jordan to come across. Ballant today, he is 0 for 2. He's 0 for 1. He has blown out to center, but that was a sac fly as he takes ball 1 inside. And he's also struck out looking and walked and scored. He does have a stolen base to his credit. 5-4 here in the top of the 7th, 1 away. The 1-0 to Ballant is swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Curry. Blew it by him. And 1-1 the count. Division rivals playing tonight, fighting for that playoff spot. Capitals a few games behind, a few points behind the Blazers, as the 1-1 pitch is in there for a called strike. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 from Curry. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. LaGrosse has it on a hop. Takes a couple of steps, throws on to first in time to get Ballant. And quickly, there are 2 away in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring up Shane Harkins. Harkins today 0 for 2 with a walk. He's also flown out to right and struck out swinging. Coming in 2 today, Harkins was hitting .279, the DH tonight. Hitting here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Curry. First pitch to Harkins is outside, ball 1. Just off the black. Strike zone has really been inconsistent all night. I haven't really been able to find anything of note. As the 1-0. Inside. Reader can't make the catch. 2-0 on Harkins. Harkins a right-handed hitter. The 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. And Bobby Curry, after getting 2 very quick outs, not really able to find the zone against Harkins. The 3-0. Ball 4 upstairs. A 4-pitch walk for Shane Harkins. And that'll bring up Charlie Von Wern, who, despite being 0 for 3 tonight, has put good wood on it all 3 times. He struck out twice, once swinging, once looking. He's also grounded to short. See what the senior from Lehigh can do. Fremgen, he'll hold on Harkins at first. The pitch. Von Wern rips one into center field. Haynes drifting back, it's over his head. It goes to the wall all the way out there. Rounding third, heading for home is Harkins. He is going to score easily as Charlie Von Wern has an RBI double, and now it's a 6-4 game in favor of the Blazers. And the Caps just can't catch a break. That ball was absolutely massacred out there to center field, and even Jack Haynes couldn't run it down. So a double for Von Wern. Harkins comes all the way around to score from first, and that's going to bring up Lucas Floyd. Lucas Floyd today is 1 for 3. He singled and scored a run. He's also grounded to short and struck out. So 2 quick outs and then a run for the Blazers. Big momentum swing. The pitch. Smith takes, down and away, ball 1. Luke Smith had a weird swing in the 6th inning. Really herky-jerky motion. Really couldn't figure out what that was all about. Looked like he was having a seizure in the box. But anyway, the 1-0. Ripped to shortstop, caught out of the air. A shoestring catch by Garrison LaGrosse, and that'll end the inning. But the Blazers get a run on one hit. There were no errors, and one man was left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch here at Moody Park. Blazers lead 6-4. Here we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jack Haynes here to lead it off. We're at the top of the order. 6-4 game in favor of the Blazers. Capitals got 3 in their half of the 7th, in their half of the 6th rather, as Haynes takes the first pitch for a strike on the outside corner. But the Blazers came back and scored a run on the RBI double by Charlie Von Moore, and I gotta say he was due for one of those. He has been mashing the ball all night, just hasn't been able to put it in play. As Haynes swings and misses at a fastball outside, and he's down on the count 0-2. Haynes has struck out twice today. He's also singled. So no balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Thrawn still on the mound. The pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. Haynes stays alive. Just off the plate. Looked good to me. The 1-2 pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-2 on Haynes. See what Thrawn has to bring to the table in this AB. 2-2 on Haynes. Thrawn kicks the pitch. Swung on and fouled away to the left side. And Jack Haynes continues his stretch of fouling pitches off. Pitch after pitch after pitch. Just wearing pitchers out. 2 balls and 2 strikes again. The pitch from Thrawn. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Haynes strikes out for the 3rd time today, and there's 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Haynes really not seeing the ball well today. Does have a hit, but 3 strikeouts not exactly what you want to see out of your leadoff hitter. So that's going to bring up Chris Reeder today, who is 0 for 3. He has struck out, popped up to the second baseman, and grounded to short. So Chris Reeder trying to spark the offense for the Cats. Down by 2 as he takes the first pitch right down the middle, 0-1. See, I don't know why you look a gift horse in the mouth on a first pitch fastball. You're looking for that, and you get it. If you're looking, you should be looking for a first pitch fastball. You get it, and you just let it go as Reeder swings and misses 0-2. And look at that. It was a breaking ball. He pulled the string on him. Now you're down 0-2. So my philosophy always was early and often. Obviously, you should take pitchers. You should take pitches, to wear pitchers out. But when you're down by a couple of runs, as the 0-2 pitch is outside 1-2, when you're down by a couple of runs, you've got to take advantage of the cookies that you're given. And that first pitch to Reeder, a cookie right on the inner half of the plate, could have ripped that down the line for a double. The 1-2 pitch. Runs in and gets him. So Reeder will take one for the team. Hit by pitch. First hit by pitch of the game for both teams. And he'll be aboard. 1 out base runner for the Capitals. So here comes Bryce Fremgen, who started off the last innings rally with a walk. He's also flown out to right and center today, but he just missed hitting a home run in the first inning. And when I mean just missed, maybe a fraction of a centimeter lower on that barrel, that's a home run as he takes ball 1 upstairs. Want to know the count on Fremgen. So I'm sensing a big base knock from Fremgen right here. You've seen Thrawn multiple times today. The 1-0 pitch. Outside and high, ball 2. Hitters count. This ball's going to go very far if Fremgen makes contact. Does swing and miss a lot, though. The 2-0 pitch. Outside and high, ball 3. And I would say Fremgen's probably going to be taking all the way. Your team needs base runners, but if you get a cookie, if you get the meatiest meatball that could ever be thrown, you send that ball 450 feet. The pitch. Ball 4, he walked him, and that's 2 base runners, runners on first and second for the Capitals. They got something cooking as the go-ahead run is coming to the plate in the form of Brendan Jordan, who, don't forget, ripped one off the wall his last time up. So, Fremgen at first, Reeder at second. Nobody warming up. Actually, there is somebody warming up in the pen for the Blazers. Can't really quite make out that number. It's a little bit dark. But nobody warming up for the Caps as the first pitch to Brendan Jordan is taken upstairs, ball 1. Fremgen today has struck out looking, singled, and also doubled. So he's 2 for 3. He also has a run scored. 2 outs and 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jordan waiting. The 1-0 from Thrawn. Jordan takes inside, ball 2. So 6 straight balls from Thrawn. Jordan waiting on Thrawn. The 2-0 pitch. Outside. Wow, just off the plate. Looked good to me. 7th straight ball, and now it's 3-0 on Jordan. And I don't know. He is your 4-hitter. You might get the green light here, but again, you need base runners. You need all the pressure you can get on the opposition. The 3-0 pitch. Inside, 8 straight balls, and that's going to load the bases. The Caps have not gotten a hit in this inning, yet they have been able to load them. And out to talk with his pitcher is the Blazers coach. And I don't know if this is going to be it for Thrawn. I don't know if the pitcher down the right field line is ready. Can't really tell who that is. I know it's a right-hander. It is Scott Polson. I've just been told Scott Polson warming up for the Blazers. And right now, coach is just stalling for time. Let him get a few warm-up tosses. And this is probably, I would say, this is probably Thrawn's last hitter. Again, so the go-ahead run on base for the Capitals. Now Thrawn, the sophomore from East Stroudsburg and the graduate from Hatboro Horsham, has pitched well as the umpire starts to come out to the mound. That was a long mound visit. Not exactly something you want to see. So Jake Kimmick, who tonight is 1 for 3. Is here to hit with the bases loaded. Only 1 out. So you can't waste an opportunity like this. You've got to tie the game right here. You don't get another base. You probably will not get another bases loaded opportunity in this game, if I'm being honest. So Eric Thrawn is going to face Kimmick. Kimmick singled. He's also rounded into a fielder's choice and flown out to center. Big hole between first and second basemen. Thrawn His first pitch to Kimmich is taken. That's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Biggest at bat of the game right here. Remember, Kimmich hit 2 home runs on Sunday. See if he's got some more magic in him here. The 0-1. Ball low, 1-1 the count. Questionable take there by Kimmich, but he got the result he wanted. Thrawn, a long look in, has his sign from Ballant. The 1-1 pitch. Ball low and inside, 2-1 on Kimmich. Kimmich makes contact a lot, not a lot of pop-ups. So if he puts one on the ground, he's beating it out. The 2-1 pitch. Little nubber up the third base line, but that's going to roll foul. 2-2 the count. Huge moment. Biggest pitch of the game so far. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. Jordan at first. Fremgen at second. Reeder at third. Fremgen representing the tying run. Jordan the go-ahead run. Kimmich waiting. Thrawn set. The 2-2 pitch. Kimmich takes low and in, and the count runs full. Got to expand the zone so we can get anything close. Gorla way off the line at third base. Thrawn set again. The payoff pitch. Kimmich swings and pops one foul out of play to the left side. He's able to stay alive. So Thrawn, that might have been ball 4. Got Kimmich to chase. Again, 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. 6-4 game. Blazers trying to hold on. Capitals wanting to bust this game open. The 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner. Kimmich didn't like that one. And that's a strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning for Eric Thrawn. And here comes Garrison LaGrosse to bat with bases loaded and 2 outs. A big spot for Garrison LaGrosse, who got the start at short today. And let's see if there's a reason why. So LaGrosse hitting under 200 as the first pitch to him is swung on and grounded to shortstop. This could end the inning. Caulfield has it, throws across, and it's going to be in time to get LaGrosse. Capitals strand them loaded. No runs on no hits, no edge, and 3 were left. We go to the 8th. Blazers lead 6-4. Back out here in the top of the 8th inning. Capitals leave the bases loaded in their half of the 7th. Only 2 more chances for them to come back and they really need these games against the Blazers. You know, they're right ahead of them in the division, right ahead of them for a playoff spot. And I think without this win, they might be eliminated. So Casey Caulfield to lead it off. He swings at the first pitch, swings right through it. Bobby Curry back out on the mound. And this might be his game the rest of the way as Caulfield is down in the count 0-1. Little balls and a strike. The pitch. Outside, ball one. 1-1 on Casey Caulfield, who today 1 for 2 has singled as he sends one out to left field. Going over is Kimmick. He's underneath of it. He'll make the catch. Ranges to his right. And there's one away here in the 8th.
Number 22, second baseman, Brian.
That's going to bring up Brian Nicholas. Nicholas today is 0 for 3 with a walk. Reached on an error, reached on a fielder's choice, and has grounded out to third base. He'll be a senior at Bryant University in the fall. Curry into the windup, the pitch. Nicholas takes low, ball one in the dirt. Down to crunch time in this game. The 1-0 pitch to Nicholas is taken just above the letters for a ball, 2-0. 2-0 pitch is ripped into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Haynes races over to cut it off. Does. And Nicholas is around second. Haynes' throw is cut off by LaGrosse. And it gets past Curry, but Nicholas stays. Nicholas will stop at second. Thought about third. And good job by Nicholas, who was hustling out of the box the whole way. He was thinking two. And I don't know, if that throw wasn't cut off by Garrison LaGrosse, I don't know if Purpura could have put a tag on that one. But that was a nice throw by Jack Haynes to get it back in. So a one-out double for Brian Nicholas, his first hit of the game. And that's going to bring up Ben Watson, who is 2 for 2 today. And again, he's been impossible to get out at Moody Park. 2 walks, 2 singles, and a run scored. So he swings at the first pitch, takes it outside for a strike 0-1. Oh, 0-1 to Watson. Delbeck. Curry kicks the pitch. Outside, breaking ball. 1-1 the count now. Watson looking to transfer, does have his name in the transfer portal, but that's been really tricky this season as of all the fifth years. As the pitch is ripped up the middle, LaGrosse, it's off his glove, it goes into center field. Rounding third, heading for home is Nicholas. He'll score, and that's going to be a base hit, an RBI single for Ben Watson. His third hit of the game, his 5th time reaching base, and that's going to be another run for the Blazers. They lead 7-4 now. And a comeback looking more and more unlikely for the Caps. LaGrosse was charging, didn't get quite in front of it. And it trickled past him into center field. Another run comes home. So the first pitch to Gorla is a ball upstairs, 1-0. Gorla today is 0 for 2. He's walked twice. He's reached on a fielder's choice. And he's flown out to right as he takes strike 1 at the letters. 1-1 the count. Watson takes his lead off first. Curry looks at him. Throw over there. Watson back with a dive easily. Now, the Caps are down in this game, but it's not due to a lack of chances. They really haven't been able to get it done with runners in scoring position. They've had multiple bases loaded rallies that just haven't resulted in a ton of hits. As it's a ground ball to third base, throw down to second, it gets into right field. Watson heading for third. The throw from Jordan is over the head of LaGrosse, and that goes into the dugout. Another run is going to score. That's Watson, and now it's 8-4. Gorla, who that's going to be an error on him. That's probably 2 errors. That's going to be an error on Jordan on the throw and right, and an error on Hernandez at third. So 2 errors on that one. And the Caps starting to fall apart here. So 8-4 now as the infield comes in.
Number 18, right fielder Sam Barletta.
It's going to bring up Sam Barletta. The pitch. Outside ball 1. So E5, E9 is the 3rd error of the game for the Caps as the 1-0 pitch is taken outside ball 2. There's only 1 away in the inning. 2 runs have already scored. Balance waiting on deck. The 2-0 from Curry. Swung on, little bouncer. Curry will field it himself. It's off his glove into foul territory. And let's see if that's another error. That's going to be another error on Curry in E1. Gorla State put it third. Didn't really know what to do. So that'll put runners at the corners with still 1 out and 2 runs in.
Number 8, catcher Mitch.
That's the 3rd error of the inning. That was really a tough play for Curry to make, but you got to be able to field Brewer position. Braves leads the Mets 12-3. As Ballant comes up, he swings and hits one out to center field. Coming in on it is Haynes. He'll make the catch. Tagging is Gorlo. The throw by Haynes is going to be cut off. And that's another run. So a sac fly for Mitch Ballant. And now it's a 9-4 game. And it's all really falling apart for the Capitals in this 8th inning. So there's 2 outs, though.
Number 6, the DH, Shane.
And that's going to bring up Shane Harkins, who is 0 for 2 with 2 walks, a run scored, a strikeout, and a flyout to right. First pitch to Harkins is inside, called strike, 0-1. So 9-4 game. Some MLB scores for you. Phillies come closer, 6-4 in the top of the 7th. Brewers annihilating the Pirates 8-0 as there's a strike. 0-2 on Harkins. Marlins over the Orioles 6-2. Yankees over the Rays 3-zip. Cardinals over the Indians 3-2. The 0-2 to Harkins. Inside, gets away from Reeder, and Barletta's going to move up. Another wild pitch for Curry. That puts a runner in scoring position with 2 down. 1-2 the count now on Harkins. And the Caps, again, really have fallen apart here. Can't quite seem to put teams away and complete the comeback. They looked really good last inning, and it's just not going their way as the 1-2 pitch is inside. 2-2 now on Harkins. Blazers coming up for their 5th at-bats, 5th plate appearances of the day. There goes the runner for third as the pitch is called. Time is called. Barletta was breaking for third, but no pitch. Count stays 2-2. And again, Capitals really shooting themselves in the foot. They have 7, 8, 9 due up in the 8th. Not completely out of it, only down by 5, but it's looking more and more unlikely they're going to come back. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, sent out to right center field. Jordan coming on, he'll make the catch. And that'll finally end the inning, but the damage is done. 3 runs on 2 hits. There were 3 errors, and 1 man was left. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Blazers lead 9-4. New pitcher on the mound for the Blazers. That's going to be Scott Paulson. He's coming into his 11th game. He's thrown 13 innings, giving up 10 earned runs, striking out 19, walking 7, a 2-2 record. Does have 2 saves, and he's thrown a 6.92 ERA. And he's going to face the bottom third of the order for the Capitals. Simpson, Purpura, and Hernandez, who are a combined 2 for 6 today. They also had 2 walks for 7, actually. 2 for 7. And both those hits belong to Jake Simpson. There's 2 singles. So 2 more at bats for the Caps to score 5 runs. And let's see what they can do against Scott Paulson. The Caps really haven't done bad. They were out hitting the Blazers. Now they're not. The Blazers are hitting them. 4 errors are going to hurt them. The walks are going to hurt them. They've 10 walks today, as there is warm-up action down the left field line. I wonder if Bobby Curry's day is done. I would imagine it is. As Jake Simpson will lead it off in the bottom of the 8th. Paulson into the windup, and his first pitch is outside. Ball 1. So if I was Jake Simpson, you need base runners. You got to be smart. But if you get a cookie, take it. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. So, you take that one because you really want to see what Paulson has. And you're not going to that's not really a pitch Jake Simpson can do much with, and you don't want to give away outs. You only got 6 left, and you got to use them. Be stingy with them. But 1-1 for Paulson. Simpson takes outside, ball 2. Five runs down. Two balls and a strike. Paulson kicks the pitch. Simpson checks his swing. Did not go. Says home plate umpire. He needs a head in the count. 3-1. Now, I would give him a semi-green light right here. Don't tell him not to swing. But if it's not there, don't give it away. Don't give away your at-bat. 3-1 pitch to Simpson. Outside, way outside. And that's going to be ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Caps. And again, keep the line moving. Not going to hit a 5-run home run. So here's Mark Purpura. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and he walked with the run scored. Simpson takes a short lead off first, not really going anywhere. This run does not really matter. As first pitch to Mark Purpura is taken on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Purpura has been frustrated by that pitch all night long. And it seems like both the Gens and the Caps have been frustrated by that inside and low strike, especially to a right-hander. Purpura, the 0-1 from Paulson. He takes upstairs, 1-1. Simpson not going. Purpura, a graduate of Hopewell Valley Central High School, former all-conference selection. Paulson set. The 1-1. Called strike at the knees. Purpura down in the count, 1-2. Paulson set again. Long look in. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Purpura able to lay off. Count even. Paulson, number 32. 6'1" right-handed pitcher from Easton, PA. Be a junior at Mansfield for the Mountaineers. The 2-2. Swung on, ripped up the middle, and Caulfield can't get it. It's in the center field. Rounding second, heading for third. The throw is offline, and Simpson's there standing. Purpura gets up to second base, and the Capitals got something cooking. That's going to be a single for Mark Purpura. Simpson all the way around to third. Purpura again getting to second on the throw. And now you got runners in scoring position for Jared Hernandez. The bottom of the order has something up their sleeve. So 9-4 game.
Number 19, third baseman, Jared
Actually,
Hernandez.
Scott Paulson transferred from Moravian University. He was a quarterback there, actually, before really just focusing on baseball at Mansfield. So Jared Hernandez, the third baseman tonight, he is 0 for 2 with a walk as he swings at the first pitch, a high fastball, not something you want to swing at right there. Hernandez just couldn't lay off of it. Watson came up throwing on the single by Purpura. And if that was on target, I don't think Simpson makes it safely. The 0-1. Hung on and fouled away. And Hernandez dug himself a hole here, 0-2. Got to knock these runs in. Don't know when you're not really. This is one of your last chances to make something happen. No balls and 2 strikes. Paulson set. He kicks the pitch. Swung on, grounded, and that's going to get through. 1 run's going to score. Purpura stops at third. An RBI single for Jared Hernandez, and now it's a 9-5 game. And the Caps, I'll tell you what, they just won't go away. I know they have a lot of ground to make up, but my old baseball coach, John White, always told me, how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. And the Caps, if they're going to do this, are going to do this 1 run at a time. So here comes Jack Haynes back to the top of the order. Haynes is due for a hit. He's 1 for 4 today. Runners on first and third. Paulson, the first pitch to Jack Haynes is taken outside for a ball, 1-0. Tight strike zone for the umpire today. Jack really hasn't agreed with it so much. Short lead at first for Hernandez. The 1-0. Haynes takes 2-0 outside. Jack Haynes drove in the first run of the game for the Capitals way back in the third. See if he can drive in another in the 8th. Paulson, the 2-0. Outside, ball 3. And Haynes, if I'm him, I'm taking the walk. I'm taking the base runner you give me, especially with nobody out. I'm thinking Haynes is going to take all the way. Paulson comes home. Called strike on the outside corner. Again, any pitcher who's going to throw it in that spot is going to get the call every single time. And that's really frustrating because it's almost an unhittable pitch. It's too far outside for a left-hander to do anything with it, and it's too far inside for a right-hander to do anything with it. He's got to really pull that and get earlier in the round on it. Haynes waiting. Paulson's 3-1 pitch is on the way. It's swung on and fouled away, and the count runs full. You'd love to see Haynes get on base and bring up your big bats and Reeder, Fremgen, and Jordan. Especially Fremgen. Because technically, he represents the, I guess he represents the go-ahead run, but you'd love to have him on. As Haynes calls time. Paulson, a little bit too long of a look in there for Jack Haynes to not say, hey, I need a break for a sec. Just give me a second. Regroup. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No outs. Runners on first and third. The pitch. Haynes fouls it away again. Able to stay alive. He's done that all night long. Let's see if he can finally get another hit today. Count still full on Jack Haynes. Paulson fighting with him here. Let's see who can win the battle. Paulson. The pitch. There goes Hernandez. Haynes swings and misses. That's a strikeout. The throw is not in time to get Hernandez. So Jack Haynes goes down on strikes for the 4th time today. He's got himself a golden sombrero. But Hernandez is able to will himself into scoring position, and that's going to bring up Chris Reeder.
Number 17, catcher Chris Reeder.
Reeder today, 0 for 3. He struck out, popped up to second, and grounded to short, but he's also been hit by a pitch. So Hernandez on second, Rapport at third. Simpson has already scored in the inning. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, 9-5 game in favor of Quakertown. Reeder waiting. First pitch to him is swung on, ripped up the middle. That's going to score a run. Around third, heading for Homers Hernandez. Watson's coming up, throwing it. It's up the line, and a 2-run single for Chris Reeder. It's a 9-7 game. Chris Reeder comes through. It's a 2-run ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And again, the Caps just won't quit. Every time I think they're down and out, they give me hope. They're like the Phillies. Phillies give me hope, and they crush it. Let's hope the Caps can keep this moving. So Chris Reeder batting at the 2-hole for the first time pretty much all season. Brings it in as Bryce Fremgen, who's going to bat now, so lovingly named his team the Cardiac Caps. So 1 out after the 2-run single from Chris Reeder. Bryce Fremgen representing the tying run at the plate. Today, he is 0 for 2, just missing a home run earlier in the game. He's flown out to center and right. He's also walked twice and scored. And Scott Paulson will stay on the mound. Only runner on first now. Would love to have another runner in scoring position, but you like your chances with Fremgen and Jordan. And you give yourself an even better chance in the 9th inning. So Bryce Fremgen standing in, and I would imagine he's going to be licking his lips for Paulson, because Paulson is absolutely rattled right now. His composure is not amazing as Reeder takes his lead off first. The first pitch to Fremgen is taken upstairs, ball 1. Short lead for Reeder. Von Mern holding him on, but Reeder's not going to go. You don't take the bat out of Fremgen's hands. 1-0 the count. Paulson kicks the pitch. Outside and low, ball 2. And with each passing moment, the more and more confidence and momentum the Capitals are gaining. But a double play would kill that here. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't jinx him. The 2-0 pitch. Fremgen fouls it away to the left side. Powerful swing from the big first baseman. So Jake Simpson led off the inning. He walked, scored on Purpura. Well, Purpura singled. Simpson and Purpura were able to get to second and third. Hernandez singled, scoring Simpson. And Reeder singled, scoring both Purpura and Hernandez, as Fremgen's going to foul one away again, and the count is even 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out still in this inning. Fremgen trying to keep this inning going. Would love the runners on first and third, but he can tie this game up with 1 swing. He definitely has the capability to do this. The 2-2 pitch. Fremgen swings, sends one out to left. It's falling fast. It's going to get down. That's going to be a single for Fremgen. The 4th hit of the inning, and that's it. It didn't, it doesn't tie the game, but it keeps the line moving. It keeps the inning going. So Reeder stops at second, and this is going to be it for Paulson. I wonder who it's going to be. I can't really tell. It's going to be a pitching change for the Blazers. Can't quite tell who it's going to be. Changing guys all over the place tonight. Shane Harkins is going to go out to center field. He's the DH tonight, so that means the pitcher spot's going to be open. So Harkins going to go out to center. I think Watson is going to come in and pitch. And Watson, has he pitched yet this year? Watson has pitched once this year. He's thrown 2 scoreless innings. He's walked 1, struck out 1. So Watson's going to pitch. That is the only switch. So now the pitcher spot hits for the Blazers. And I don't think the Blazers coach thought he was going to have to make this decision. I think he thought that the Caps were just going to roll over and die, and they did not do it. So again, Watson's stats, he's got 1 game under his belt on the mound. He's thrown 2 innings, struck out 1, walked 1, not giving up a run. So he's a 0 ERA. But when you have an inexperienced pitcher on the mound, maybe not inexperienced, but he's not going to be a pitcher in college. So maybe when he does this, he's going to throw from the left-hand side, and he'll face Brendan Jordan. And if I was Watson, I wouldn't want to face the 4-hole hitter coming into pitch when I'm not really a pitcher. Well, the Caps down by 2 as the go-ahead run comes to the plate. Check some MLB scores while he's warming up. 6-4 game still for the Phillies. 6-3 game Marlins and Orioles. Braves lead the Mets 12-3. Yankees over the Rays 3-2. Rangers over the D-backs 5-2. Reds over the Cubs 4-2. Royals over the White Sox 3-1. Twins over the Tigers 5-1. So Brendan Jordan comes up. Reeder at second, Fremgen at first, 1 out in the inning. Jordan has already doubled today. He's 2 for 3. He's single, doubled, scored, walked, and struck out looking. This is how we got here. So a walk to Simpson, a single for Rapora, a single for Hernandez as Brendan Jordan takes the first pitch upstairs, ball 1. Haynes struck out, Reeder singled, and Fremgen also singled. Jordan waiting on Watson, the 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. 1-1 pitch on Jordan. The good swing there. He's right on him. I don't think Watson's going to be coming at him with anything special. Don't really think he's trusted his curveball just yet. Straight fastballs. Should he trust his defense? Watson checking on Reeder. The 1-1. Jordan swings, rounds it up the middle. This could be 2. Nicholas tosses it to Caulfield at second. On to first, and it's in time. A double play. And that's going to end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 2 men were left. We go to the 9th. Quakertown 9, Capitals 7. So we have some changes out on the mound. Actually in the field too. Garrison LaGrosse is going to come in and pitch. Joey Shannon is going to come in and play third base. So I think Simpson, so he's going to probably hit for Jake Simpson. So Shannon's going to hit for Simpson and go play third. Hernandez is going to go play shortstop. And again, LaGrosse is going to come in and pitch. So the Capitals scored 3 runs in their half of the 8th, and you can't help but wonder if they didn't give up 3 runs in the 8th, they'd be winning 7-6. But unfortunately, they did, and they're gonna have some more work to do in the 9th. But let's see if they can hold on. They're gonna face 8, 9, and 1 Von Wern, Floyd, and Caulfield here in the inning. So again, the Capitals have not led in this game at all. We're heading into the last inning. Charlie Von Wern. First pitch from LaGrosse is outside, goes to the backstop, ball 1. So LaGrosse comes into pitch after playing 8 innings of shortstop. Let's see what that's going to do to him. You don't often see your shortstop come in and pitch, especially at this level. But LaGrosse, a stud pitcher. 1-0. LaGrosse kicks the pitch. Von Wern swings and misses at that one. 1-1. Big swing by him. Von Wern today, he is 1 for 4. That one being a huge RBI double. But he's been banging the ball all over the place today. A 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball. It was over the head of Von Wern. Again, back to the backstop. 2-1. LaGrosse going to be a junior at Mercer County in the fall. The 2-1. Check swing. Did not go around, says the home plate umpire. And now it's 3-1 on Von Wern. You don't want to start off the inning with a walk. You want to keep it close because you do have Kimmick, LaGrosse, and Simpson as Von Wern swings through that one. That's to be Kimmick, LaGrosse, and Shannon. So 3-2 on Von Wern. Oh, it's going to be a new catcher as well. It's going to be Killick taking the place for Chris Reeder. Justin Killick. 3-2 pitch. One on, grounded through the hole between short and third. That's a base hit. Second hit of the game for Charlie Von Wern. He's aboard a no-out single. And that's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, Lucas Floyd.
Number 26, left fielder Lucas Floyd.
The leadoff man's aboard against LaGrosse. Let's see what Lucas Floyd can do. Infield up the middle. See if Shannon can fare as the shortstop after playing 8 innings at third. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Backing out of the way there was Floyd. Didn't want to get hit by LaGrosse fastball. LaGrosse, the 1-0. Swung on and fouled away to the left side. Goes out of play. 1-1 on Floyd, who is 1 for 4 today. He's singled, struck out, and grounded to shortstop twice. Joey Shannon, a little bit in on the grass. Fremgen not holding on Von Wern. The 1-1. Swung on, a high chopper on the ground to second base. Purpura has to play on a hop. Throws over to first to get Fremgen. Did not have a chance really to double up Von Wern. So he'll trot on down to second. 4-3 on the putout, and we'll go back to the top of the order with Casey Caulfield. Caulfield today, he is 1 for 3. He's walked twice and flown out to left twice. He's also singled and scored. So 1 out in the 9th. LaGrosse checking on Von Wern at second. The pitch. Caulfield swings and fouls one off to the left side. Vicious hack there by Casey Caulfield. The All-Star has made his presence felt today. 0-1 the count. 9-7 game. Caps trying to keep it close. LaGrosse, the pitch. Breaking ball outside and high. 1-1. Caulfield has come to bat in the first, second, 5th, 6th, 8th, and now the 9th. So 6 plate appearances today. All in back-to-back innings. The 1-1. Caulfield takes, gets away from Killick, and Von Wern's going to move up to third base on the pass ball. So now, 90 feet away from scoring is Von Wern. And that's a big run because 2 runs, especially in 1 inning, is a lot different than 3 for the Capitals. LaGrosse kicks the 2-1 to Caulfield. Gets away from Killick again, but Von Wern stays put. And now the count is going to be 3-1 on Casey Caulfield. Not what you want to see there. Back-to-back pass balls, but again, Von Wern did not stay. Von Wern did not go home, not wanting to waste an out with your leadoff hitter up. It's really been a tough out to get today. The 3-1 from LaGrosse. Outside and high, ball 4. Caulfield will take his base at first. That puts runners on first and third with one down for Brian Nicholas, who is 1 for 4 today. He's reached on an error, grounded to third, reached on a fielder's choice, doubled, and also walked today. He's scored twice. LaGrosse ready. Caulfield not going. The pitch is swung on, grounded to third base. It's fouled off Nicholas, so that's going to be a strike. 0-1. Ball looked like it was going to be a clean bouncing ball to third base, but Nicholas was hobbling out of the box, so clear indication that it was fouled off of him. Nicholas digs back in. Caulfield really a threat to steal at first. Don't know if they're going to take the bat out of Nicholas's hands. Caulfield not going. The pitch blocked a little bit behind Killick. Caulfield does not go, surprisingly. 1-1 the count. Wonder who's going to come in. I mean, I'm guessing. Never mind. So, first and third. Caulfield at first. We're in at third. 2-1 on Nicholas. Or 1-1, rather. LaGrosse kicks the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Good fastball there by LaGrosse. Can't quite spot it up. I wonder why Reeder was taken out. I mean, I know you want to get Killick into the game. But Killick's one of your better hitters, and he has a chance to bat next inning. LaGrosse set. Caulfield's taken off. The pitch is swung on and sent out to left center field. Killick's going out for it. Still going. It's going to drop. 1 run's going to score. Caulfield's rounding third. He's going to score. Nicholas is heading for third. He's going to get there in a 2-run triple for Brian Nicholas. And now it's an 11-7 game. A 4-run lead for the Blazers once again. And Nicholas has been on fire here in the later innings. Again, Von Wern and Caulfield both coming across. And every time the Capitals have scored a run and they get close, the Blazers come right back as another liner is dropped by Purpura. Another run's going to score. He's going to be out at first. Watson will be out at first, retired for the very first time today. But Nicholas will come home. And every time 3 runs scored for the Capitals, 3 runs score for the Blazers.
Number 12, third baseman Joe Gorla.
That'll bring up Joe Gorla. He'll hit with 2 outs, or with 1 out, 2 outs in the 9th. First pitch to him is taken for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So nobody on and 2 outs, 5-run lead for the Blazers once again. And the Capitals just can't catch a break. LaGrosse, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Gorla, 0-2 on him. Gorla has walked twice today. He's flown out to right, grounded into a fielder's choice, and reached on an error and scored. LaGrosse. Into the windup. As his sign from Killick. The 0-2 pitch. Inside, almost came in and hit Gorla. Count runs to 1-2. Beautiful night here at Moody Park. 12-7 game. As we wind down the summer. LaGrosse, another 1-2. Swung on, grounded to shortstop. Diving is Hernandez. It's off his glove into left field. And Gorla's on with a 2-out single, and that's going to bring up Sam Barletta. That is the 10th hit of the game for the Blazers. And out comes Brett Young to talk to Garrison LaGrosse. This might be it for the young pitcher. You don't want to waste a pitcher, with 2 outs in the 9th inning, but that's it for LaGrosse. He's going to trot off the field, and here comes Joey Shannon out to get the final out here in the 9th. Gonna need LaGrosse for Thursday. So it's gonna be Joey Shannon out on the mound. I'll be right back in just a little bit. Pitching on the mound is going to be Joey Shannon. He's on for his second appearance of the year. And Sam Barletta will hit as LaGrosse goes back to short and Hernandez goes back to third as the first pitch to Barletta is outside 1-0. Barletta, the 7th man to bat in the inning. 12-7 game. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count on Barletta. Ballant waiting on deck. Actually, that might be a new pitcher. New catcher. Let me check the roster real quick. Nope, that's Ballant. 1-1. Swung on, popped up. Going out forward is Hernandez. And it's going to be a fair ball. It drops in play. That's going to be a single for Barletta. Heading over to third. He's hitting for second, and he's going to be there. Racing for the plate is going to be Gorla. He's going to score. Now it's a 13-7 game. So LaGrosse and Hernandez were both going out. Barletta headed for second. And it got away from Purpura covering. And another run comes home to score. That's unfortunate for the Capitals. 13-7 game. Now they're down by 6 heading into the final inning. Well, an RBI single for... No, that's not going to be an RBI. It's just a single for Barletta as Mitchell Ballant fouls one back. 0-1. Not really Joey Shannon's fault. I wish you could give an error for that, but can't really do that. So Barletta's at second. 0-1 on Ballant. The pitch. He takes strike 2. 0-2 quickly. 4 runs have already scored in the inning. 6-run deficit. And this game was a lot closer than it really is right now, as Killick blocks a ball low. 1-2 the count on Ballant. This game has been crazy. You know, I had technical difficulties the first time. This is the 4th version of this stream. And thank God for that. Thank God the Wi-Fi finally happened, as there's a fastball up and in, ball 2. Again, the next game broadcast here on Generals Baseball YouTube channel will be Thursday, as Runner takes off for third. Pitch is swung on and fouled off. So Barletta having to go back to second. The next game will be on Thursday at 7, another 9-inning game against these Blazers. And if this game wasn't a must-win for the Capitals, that game really is, as their playoff hopes continue to dwindle. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to third, foul. Hernandez over to pick it up. Count stays 2-2. Again, Ballant, the 8th man to come to bat in the inning. All these batters coming to hit for the 6th time today. That's all the walks. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ripped into left field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Coming in to score is Barletta. Kimmick over to pick it up out there in left field, and that's going to be an RBI double for Mitch Ballant. Here comes Shane Harkins. 14-7 now as the Blazers double up the Capitals. And unfortunate to see, as this game was so much closer than it really is right now. And the Caps put in a valiant effort, but just imploding in the final 2 innings. So Ballant doubles, 9th hitter of the inning. And taking a pitch inside is Harkins, 1-0 the count. And I really don't know what I'm going to do with my scorebook. I don't have any more room in my scorebook with Harkins. The pitch. Check swing. Did go around, says the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count on Harkins. The pitch. Shannon's 1-1 is low, ball 2. 2-1 the count. The pitch to Harkins is low, ball 3. Count runs 3-1. And Shannon, going out there and pitching as a position player just to help your team out is something that you got to do. Is ball is chopped. LaGrosse drops it. He'll throw on to first, and it'll be not in time. Harkins beats it out. That'll be an error on LaGrosse. The 6th error of the game for the Capitals. I think that's his 3rd or 4th. He got it nonchalantly. He was trying to make the play. That'll put runners on first and third, and we'll go back to Charlie Von Wern, who, what did he do? He singled to begin this inning. Von Wern takes low, ball 1. The pitch is ripped out to left field, but Kimmick takes a few steps back, and he'll make the catch, and the inning finally, at long last, comes to an end. 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors, and 2 men were left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance time for the Cap. They got some work to do. Quakertown 14, Capitals 7. We're here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Jake Kimmick here to lead it off against Ben. So 0-2 on Jake Kimmick. Watson kicks the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, but you got to throw it down to first base, and it's in time to get Kimmick. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes Garrison LaGrosse. LaGrosse has had a tough day. You know, he's 0 for 3, does have a sacked fly, but he's made a couple of errors and a really rough inning. Well, 2/3 of an inning, I would say. I'd like to see him get a hit here, just, you know, as a positive to end the day with. First pitch is cut on and missed. 0-1 the count on LaGrosse. Watson really bringing the heat. So maybe he pitched in high school? Just don't know. The pitch. Swing and a miss again by LaGrosse. He's really mowing him down. Still 6-4 after 8 innings for the Phillies. Watson into the windup. And the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Watson not going up there, not acting like a position player. He's going down there trying to bash some heads. The 1-2 pitch. LaGrosse takes outside, ball 2. Close pitch to take. As Joey Shannon waits on deck. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 9th for Ben Watson, and that's going to bring up Joey Shannon as the last hope for the Caps today. Joey Shannon, his first at bat of the game here in the 9th inning. Thanks one and all, and just swing at strikes. First pitch is swung on and popped up. This could do it. Coming out is Barletta. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left in the ninth for the Capitals. And they lose by a final score of 14-7 against the Quakertown Blazers. Your final lines for the Caps: 7 runs on 10 hits and 6 errors. For the Blazers, 14 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. Now the Capitals, they came together in this game. They had a valiant effort. Just couldn't quite put it all together. When they would score 3 runs, the Blazers would come back and score 3 runs. And being in a hole early, never leading the entire game, does not help. So again, the next telecast will be Thursday. These same Blazers will come and face these same Capitals for a 9-inning contest on Thursday night at 7. I'm JC Calavita. Thanks for joining me this evening. Everyone have a good night.